Hello viewers and welcome to a bit of Driveclub VR action. So it's my first time getting hands on Driveclub VR. I thought, unlike usual, where you see me just talking in the corner, I thought I would just do this live, give you a direct explanation on what I'm seeing. And right now we're seeing the original intro on a large 2D screen. It's like being at the cinema. Resolution is surprisingly good, actually, I have to say, compared to the Vive. I'm impressed with how they've managed to keep the resolution just there on this big screen. Often when you're using desktop apps, the screen can seem rather pixelated. So I'm going to prepare myself now. Got my controls set up. And it's trainers off time for the wheel action. Let's see now, so can't see my buttons at all and my layout's slightly different to what it's showing on the screen. Inspection mode. Okay, so now we can look around, continue, change viewpoint. Wow, I can't remember what square is, but either way we can see our car. I'm outside the play area there. So, okay. Which button is square? Is that square? Okay, so now we can see inside the car. Okay, let's get on with it. Start event. Let's adjust view. Okay. So running in Driveclub on the back mono. I can't remember these courses very well. And we're going into turn one. Now, are these all new courses? Of course they are. Some of them are actually new, aren't they, to Driveclub VR? So it's going to take some time trying to learn them. I'm using the new VR headphones. So far doing the job, but I need to compare them to others to good feeling inside the car. So what am I looking at right now? Resolution, it's not bad, you know, it's a little bit blurry in the distance. But just squeezing past these guys now, it's always nice, that feeling when you can look across. Part of me doesn't want to overtake this guy because, one, I've got a car inside me, getting a bit wide there, and two, I quite like seeing where the braking points are. That's as fast as we're going to do. Car engine sound isn't as bassy on this car. Of it being a bit louder. And again, I'll compare it with other headphones. So, well, that was a paper bag blowing around or something there. I think first thing you have to say is that for the price, and bearing in mind some people consider $350 expensive, it's not in the world of VR. It's pretty good, bearing in mind it's powered by the PS4. I think if you'd asked me a couple of years ago what I thought PS4 VR would be like, I thought it would be quite up to this quality. The graphical reduction is difficult to tell on this particular circuit because it's not a circuit I know very well. There are some assists on, it seems, here. Background scenery is a bit blurred, so I can't quite focus on the trees. That might be down to headset sort of setup, something I'll try in future videos. But immediately very intuitive with the wheel and pedals. Always nice to look around your car. Can't really see much in the mirrors, mind you, though there is detail there. It's quite dark in terms of time of day. Feeling the edges of my cockpit, it's a great feeling, and that's the end of that race. So we'll continue. Find the button, there we are. Now I am. Okay, that's fine. So event summary. Long way to go. So yeah, back looking at that big screen, very impressive. Looking at the Canadian hills, it's very nice, lots of detail. tighten the headset a bit. Press that square button, have a look from the car from a different angle, see the views. Such an amazing job done by Evo on these environments. Such a shame that Sony haven't supported the company. Love to see them continue to add to this. In car, very nice. There's a really nice feeling of 3D and size and scale. You can see all the in-car details. It's really nicely put together. Here we go then. Now it's running in automatic now, so I will change the settings afterwards. I'll probably turn it up here. And somebody in my way, I can't see where I'm going. Okay. Brett's beating me there because they've all got a faster car. It's because you're starting from ground zero. I really should come back to this with manual gears, but we'll just do the automatic now. Nice bit of cruising. So it's got a slightly blurry feel in the distance. And it's gentle to drive. The feeling of it is very realistic of being in a real car. The size, the scale, the view, it gives you a much better sense of being, and in that sense it's impressive. I can't see quite as well as I'd like into the distance. I'd say that's one of the Now, I think it's going to be interesting when people, whether they develop a sense of motion sickness on something like this, because in a real car, doing this sort of speed, this can give you motion sickness. I just don't have the speed here. I'm being well overtaken by these guys. So I don't have the speed to quite deal with them yet. Maybe that will be the manual gears there making a difference. So after this, I'll jump into the options. But again, it's very gentle. I mean, the whole point of this, with this sort of the assists that they put on, is that they make it easy to drive. It gives you the sense of feeling of being there. My goodness, this has come a long way from my Tomy toy car thing I had 30 years ago. But either way, it's very approachable. Works well here with the wheel. Taking a bit of dirt, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. Looking around the cockpit, see my hands changing gear. We're doing one more lap, it seems. I haven't got the speed. No way. No. This car just hasn't got it. Pedal to the metal, it just doesn't have it. Some of that could be down to the assists. I actually can't remember this track very well. This is actually one of the tracks that was on, a variant of this was on the initial build actually from 2013 maybe, we were playing it before it was released. We actually have a video on the channel of Driveclub, and it didn't look very good at that time. I mean, at that time it was looking comparatively shoddy compared to the finished experience. It really did come a long way. Now I can, if I can just look down, I can see my volume, which is quite handy. So the bottom two buttons. Okay, and let's just head straight into the race inside my Audi. This is a much better feeling now when you get a new car. you're in that car. It is very impressive how close it is to sort of really being there. You feel like you can touch your touch screen. Now for me, the cars are much quieter than the actual music, so I'll have to rebalance that. Music's quite loud, but the cars are not nearly as loud. So you have to lift off a bit, coming from this guy. Oh my goodness me, there's a lot of braking there. Nearly coming a cropper, but it's okay, we're okay. I can't remember the course at all. Of course, I forget how much it changes the handling when you alter everything. So what's in focus? It's interesting, you know, some things are and some things aren't in focus. My dash, for example, the dash is in focus, but the dials are not. And now I'm going to just concentrate just for a minute to overtake these cars. And this is the experience really that you want from VR. It's not crashing, not the experience of crashing, but the experience of actually that full-size feeling of full-size cars and the potential. Because when you're wearing this, yes, it's a bit blurry, but it's running well and it's giving you the idea of the potential. Goodness, this car is squirming around a lot. We've really got to get on with this now though, if we're going to win it. These two guys are right in our way. Give them a little bump. There we are. Drive like Jason Plato and you'll do alright. There we are. So, working our way. Of course I've done this course backwards. That's where I'm getting confused. I do so many of these courses. Wow, you really get a lot of lift off, sort of oversteer as well there. It's tricky. Yeah, the car engine sound is very quiet compared to the other. Okay, so now we've got a better idea on this course. There's probably, look at that view. I mean, the sunset, the feeling, the glow. It does give you a very cool feeling that you're just sort of riding the brake a bit there through that corner. Gives the car a bit more balance. Again, coming to another braking zone here. You need to be focused on the AI cars. They do tend to brake check you through here, especially when they're battling. You just got to get through the city streets. Shall I say the village section here? That's it. Let's get past him now. Have a chance. Come on, Audi. Go for it. Driven this, of course, on a video, Ferrari FX XK or something like that. It would probably be in the rain. That was quite a fun video to film. It's lifting there and the car starts to squirm around. Oh, it's understeering so much. Oh my goodness, we've lost it. We've lost it. Wasn't expecting that. Thought the car was going to have a bit more grip than that. It's sort of surprising me at how little it has. Oh, we've really got to go fast now. See if we can close the gap. But I'm just sort of marvelling at the views really. It's just nice to have this feeling in this car. Marvelling at these views. Gonna have to drive a little bit more seriously. You can really see the power now, so I can see the way the handling's working a bit more in this car now. Need to know where the braking points are really, but we can get round here. We're not far from the end of the track now, so I really want to. I've got to do these guys on this corner, or it's over. Late braking. Everyone's going wide. Just trying to find a way through the gap, but we've done it. bits of details on the dash a little bit blurry. Kind of wish they were a little bit more in focus. But either way, satisfactory. That's nice as well, just seeing the cars passing. Give that feeling of being there. So, in the Aston, I'm pretty low in the car here, has to be said. Goodness. This is normally where I'd be sitting in a car. Sitting all the way down here. Thought I've got to sit up a bit higher. Right. You know, we're just going to... I'm 5 foot tall for a change. Oh, away we go. Wonderful views of the mountains. I'd forgotten just how much more lively the car handling is with the hardcore handling. Felt great through the tunnel, the lighting affecting the inside of the car, 3D vibe it gives you. Don't know the circuit very well, but working our way around. The sun glinting on the windscreen. You know, I'm actually surprised how much detail is actually here. I was expecting it to be an awful lot more bare bones than it actually is. Alright, goodness. Quite tricky actually. The car is sliding a lot. I have to concentrate more, but the problem with Driveclub is that because you've only got 3 laps, it is a bit of a bumper car fest. You just have to get on with it. So let's try and focus on a lap now, not bumping on walls and I go straight into a wall. Definitely hard going there. Much slower up the hill than I was expecting it to be. A lot more throttle control in terms of balance on the exit of the corners. Second place, learning the circuit, learning the cars, again looking at the details, see all around us, the mountains. The detail of that rock is pretty solid, for example. Focus wise, it's interesting how they've found a compromise. The text is very clear, to be legible throughout. Okay, drifting, see how we get on. So concentrating a bit more this time. Because you're going through a speed zone, then a drift zone, and when I'm talking I shouldn't be. Done it. Would try to hold some kind of drift there. Not very good at it. Would need some practice on that one. And then after that, do let me know what you guys would like to see in terms of videos, what cars you'd like to see. I'll be doing some more content. What have we got here? An Aston, Ferrari. Let's go with that, because I like an Aston. Let's see how we get on with this cup. So finishing top 3, finish top 2, finishing first. That's the championship. Okay. Let's see if we can get this done. Okay, let's jump in the car. Away we go. Still a bit low in the car, but I'll just raise my head, see the bonnet. I'd like to be a bit higher really, because I am normally a bit higher. So tentative on the power with this car. Ah, disaster. Didn't know the corner was there. Don't know which way the course goes at all. So being really tentative here. The car is sliding about a lot. You can see some more detail in the mirrors there, so the mirrors are working better. Taking a knot. Yep, all mirrors look good. Surprising amount of detail in the mirrors actually. It's good that they're all working well, very authentic. If you're learning how to drive, it's certainly handy. Okay, now I know there's a braking point up here. Stuck on the pavement here, it's holding me out to dry. That's it. AI is always a little bit bumper carsy, aren't they? Want a bit of action, but it's no problem. No, the car's not turning, was it? It just wasn't turning. You've got to be so slow around there. It's like relearning the game again. When you haven't played it for so long and you haven't been playing on the hardcore handling, it's that's a shame. It's okay though, second place will do. I thought it was going to be a little bit easier to jump into than it's proven to be. This is just a view up and down, so there we are. So all that stuff about sitting low in the seat, and you can just adjust it on the steering wheel. How about that? That's better. Now I can see better. That's pretty good actually. That's a really good look in the car there. I'm just gonna throw that out there. It's very authentic. Keep looking for the wheels on the actual wheel I'm looking at rather than the one on my wheel. Go. Doesn't help when the AI is crashing. If I'm following the AI not knowing where to go, the AI's braking so late they're going off. Big hills here. Now the audio's cut out now on my car, so I don't know if there's a problem with the headphones. I have no audio now. Can't hear my car at all. So I have no idea what I'm doing here because I have no audio. Audio's cut out of my car. I'm going to pause this here, see if we can. Okay, there is no audio on the car there. So we're going to have to do this silent now with no audio. So it's the first time we've encountered a bug while playing it. But there is no sound from my car at all. Okay. Changing gear with the perception of speed rather than actually knowing where. Great feeling of speed through here though. And down through the gears. And the sound's come back to me, so engine sound is back. So for a lap with no engine sound, engine sound's just come on. I don't know if no, it's gone again. Don't know if that's something to do with downloading going on in the background. Wow, the car's just not turning there, was it? And there is a plastic bag blowing around. The sound is cutting in and out in the car at the moment, so we'll see if you guys are hearing that on the recording. Cutting the course. Great, you know, you can lean your head next to the window, you can see out there, amazing, amazing, just adds so much. There's a car right behind me, I can't let him past. Got to just concentrate, no audio again, so it's alright, we're just going to have to bear with it, play it silent. So, did okay there with no audio. Don't know what quite happened there. Continue to finish this championship, and then that will conclude this video. And then do let me know what you'd like to see when it comes to future gameplay. Okay, here we are then. So still no sound from my engine, it seems like. Oh, there is sound. Let's go. Got to learn these courses, learn the braking points. Nice seeing the whole interior. Well, at least we learned this course earlier, didn't we? So let's get on and win this quickly. Oh, goodness, he wasn't giving me any space on the outside there. That's it, have a bit of that. Damn, the course goes a different way, I didn't realise. Right, now I know. So it wasn't the same course. Earlier it was slightly different. Come on, going on these guys now. Very satisfying though. The sound effect over the rumble strips isn't as satisfying as I would like. Oh, from the inside. So this is a much longer lap than we were doing before. Try and undercut on the inside. Being pushed off. It's okay, they didn't give me a penalty, that was nice of it. Taking all the curve. It's okay. Charlie Whiting was fine with it. Just keeping it on the track there. Try not to make the same mistake I made before that. And now it's just a matter of concentration really. Just goes so wide there. It's just have a nasty feeling there's going to be some rubber band AI suddenly going to come past me on the final corner. Okay, not far behind in the end. He's obviously gained a lot in the lap, but another lap though could all change. Going to keep me under pressure. On this final lap, but keeping it together, didn't get a penalty, thankfully. And he is right on me. this car did suffer a lot of understeer on that final corner. Below the line, gets that important win to finish that championship. It's a really good view by the side of the track as well. Brilliant, brilliant. Gives you that really authentic view to finish off. And that's it for this video. So that's it for this video. A little bit of Drive Club action. There'll be more from me to come, more from me and everyone else on the channel very soon.
Well, how do you like it?